we going to go through these fat stats then?
How many reds have you got? He comes up beside me, starts like squeezing my bicep, and goes, come on, McCann, for fuck's sake, come on. And then I lift it, and I immediately have to throw it down. My arm's totally fucked. And then he goes, McCann, look around this gym. We're the two fucking hardest working men in here. Them boys are just standing about dootering through life.
You know, it's in a constant state of moisture, so it always just sounds like diarrhea fart.
Yeah. Oh my God. You are the soundboard guy, dude.
Oh yeah, serial killers' death row meals.
John Wayne Gacy.
Aye, a child's anus.
Char sued Wayne.
John eats Wayne's Gacy.
Welcome back.
Bomb Squad episode 25. Did he get it right? Yeah. 25?
25, holy fuck.
Oh, holy fuck.
Quarter of 50. No, half of 50. Madness.
Man, shout out to Carl Vorderman over here with a mask. Welcome back to...
Same who?
Same who?
My God, Sudoku hole she has for Twitter.
I know. I mean, Jesus Christ, that's loud in my ears now. Guys, welcome to the Bomb Squad. Niall has forced me.
Yes.
Through a lot of just sort of legal threats to mention the patreon.com/Bomb Squad pod. Get on there for all your bonus episodes. We've got live podcasts up there, man.
Slide on over.
Slide on in.
There's a whole heap of scrap for you over there.
Oh, it's fucking incredible. And we got a YouTube, we got a Twitter, we got an X. Get on the X. Hit me up on the X. And that's about it, really. Any big gigs coming up?
No, fuck all.
Go to Birdie's tonight.
Marfell.
By the time this comes out, I will be in. I'll not be in Scotland, but I'll be going to Scotland.
Nice.
So all you Scottish hoes, get some tickets for Blackfriars and Monkey Bar.
That's gonna be horny.
And then, of course, the SSE Arena. They're down to the last bits.
Yeah.
But I'm only doing one night. We'll get big screens in. You'll see me from everywhere.
One and done.
One and done. Fuck God, can't be doing 2 nights fucking every year. Jesus Christ, who did I go?
Paul Smith?
Huh?
You still fighting him or what's the crack?
No, he was scared of it. No, he basically said he couldn't be arsed.
Fair enough.
And judging by today's fat stats,
yeah,
I'll not be fighting him anytime soon because of it. I mean, people always be like, "Oh, you couldn't fight. You know, you're way heavier than him. It wouldn't be fair." You're like, "Fair on who?
Yeah.
Me trying to get my breath, or him beating the shit clean out of me?"
It's so funny, you know, whenever you watch wrestling as a child, and you know, the Big Show would come out, and the big gimmick was he's 300 pounds. You're like, fucking hell, that is a unit of a man. Hey, who could ever reach that? And then just by not looking after yourself, you find yourself nearly at the Big Show's weight.
I'm also 300 pounds. Shit, there's no way. He must be 500 pounds.
He bulked up, so he did.
Aye.
And in the peak of his career in like 2002, he's about 500 pounds.
500 ding. It's so funny. I click this up one tiny increment and I'm deaf. The Big Show, yeah, he must be 500 pounds.
Yeah.
There's no way like me and the Big Show are the same weight.
The big heap of shit. Oh, the trash talk started already.
The trash talk started. I'm Twiggy over here.
So right off though, these fat stats, I'm looking at them here now. So
oh man,
Niall bought the scale from China, and
no, it's from Amazon. It's a good company. No,
China then.
No, we'll fill people in. You know, we've entered DFAT bastardization 2.0.
Yeah.
Because Niall has big hopes for a career, and he's like, listen, I'm not putting all this work in. You two, dad, 35.
Yeah.
I'm 36. But anyway, you know, we're investing in our future.
Yeah.
The Bomb Squad. And
it was about time. I'd say I'm about 10 Freddos off losing a foot at the minute, so this is good for me. And
2 chocolate digestives.
Oh, aye. That's the hardest part.
Imagine your ma started hitting you with that.
No Becky's with tea is a tough one.
You putting the Vicky, you putting the tea on there? She'd be like, listen.
And people say to you too, they go, "Oh, you don't miss biscuits with tea."
You're not going to be able to walk into that kitchen soon enough.
I miss it.
What makes the foot come off of babies?
I think it's, you know, it's a case of it's been eating at you for a while. Then it gets to the point where the foot just pops off.
But the foot, it doesn't pop off. Like, is it not like you get some sort? What makes your foot come off with diabetes?
Don't know.
Google that real quick. Google why do people get their feet cut off with diabetes?
Diabetes.
Why do people lose feet through diabetes?
Why do people's feet fall off with diabetes? So diabetes is linked to other conditions that can raise the chances of foot amputation, peripheral artery disease, PAD for short, and diabetic, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this, neuropathy. PAD can narrow the arteries that carry blood to your legs and feet and make you more likely to get open sores and infections.
All right, okay. So it's not getting any blood because you're a fucking heap.
Yeah, it's not directly. It's not like you get diabetes and there goes your clogs.
Yeah,
it's more so a hang of like it starts the initial damage that eventually leads to it.
Aye, so it causes complications with the circulation and whatnot.
Yes,
and you can that's why I have to shoot a horse in the brain when it breaks its foot.
Yeah, it's the same thing. You know?
It's the same. I'm basically a racehorse.
Yeah, you either lose the foot or you get shot in the head.
Yeah, like because in my head and probably your head, you think like, you know, like you have a quiet word with someone's family and they're like, Jesus, he just won't stop the biscuits. Mm-hmm. Every day I find a toe knocking about the kitchen.
Yeah.
It's not just like directly related to eating sugar.
Nah. Although my ma was getting to the point where she was doing some amount of mouthing at me.
Sure, you've hardly any toes left anyway.
I know. It's not even the beaties, it's
just being stinking.
Aye. Just being the Gruffalo walking about.
Just being an ingrown mess.
I know. It's the name of my next hour. Arm McCann, the ingrown mess, live in Maherfeld.
Are we going to go through these fat stats then?
How many reds have you got?
Yeah, the initial weight is so in kilograms. Mm-hmm. What graphics do you have up now?
Pounds.
Pounds. Did you record that on something?
Yes.
Can you tell us? Can you give us a rundown on the pounds, Niall?
I give you there's a screenshot in your photos, but I have one too.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that. So, did you get a screenshot in your photos? Mm-hmm. Okay. Hit me up with the poundage.
So right now I'm 280.4 pounds.
The Big Show! You know what I am? 294. That is...
Bro, it's okay.
Disgusting. No, it's a good start. It's a good start because... The only way is down!
No, not the, you know... listen, I did start last week.
How am I stone heavier than you?
Because we were saying we were going to start last week. So I started and I got to it. You know, apparently this week now we're starting. But I'll give you that week. You know.
But you... Well,
out of the goodness of my heart.
But that's better. You've got a head start.
No, but then next week you'll probably beat me in the weigh-in. Because you're going from the... you know what I mean?
Okay, so you're saying you've lost 6, and
now it's going to be...
it's off the books?
Yeah.
Well, here... but do you have a photo of it?
I don't hang off the books.
Do you have a...
Should keep your mouth shut.
Do you have a photo or any proof of the initial weigh-in?
Of the initial fat? No.
Aye.
I just thought you should take my word for it.
Well, what the fuck good is that?
I was 20 stone 6
We
last
need
week.
the receipts! We need the fat receipts.
Right, I'll start from this week. Right?
Yeah.
But what I will say, I was telling you earlier slightly in the car.
Plus fat?
I have a secret weapon. My mate Matthew Short, who is this guy, right, to describe him to you, he has 2 interests in life, and that's it. Actually 3, I'll give him 3. He likes cars, the gym, and rollies. And that's it.
Oh, nice.
Right? Every day in the gym he has a wee post rollie. Loves it, right?
Yeah.
But I was chatting to him and all, and he heard the podcast about the weight loss challenge, and he goes, McCann, I know there's a fucking savage inside of you, and I'm going to get it out of you. Right? So
he's wrong.
Dave, I'm telling you, right? This guy is he is insane, right? I love him to pieces. Absolutely nuts, right?
The short fuse, can we call him that?
The short fuse. So we go into the gym, right? And this is in a leisure centre, like a full leisure centre, mostly old boys.
Kids
and
with armbands and all.
Teenagers lifting for the first time and all. He goes in there, he's a knuckle-dragging ignorant bastard, right? And he goes straight in and he goes to me, he goes, right, McCann, we're going to do chest today, right? 36s. And I go, Short, I can't lift that. Like, I was like, you've been going to the gym
36
for years.
kilo dumbbells, by the way.
36 kilo dumbbells.
That would be tough.
I was like, Short, I cannot lift that. Like, I can't lift that. And he goes, what the fuck are you standing here telling me you can't do this, can't do that? Get down there and fucking have a go at it. So then I got down and he put the 36s on me, right? And I could just about muster like 2 of them.
Dumbbells are tough when you're not used to controlling them.
They're fucking right there.
All over the place.
And I've got a janky wrist too, you know. So
shake your hands like a fucking... a broken carrot in a socket.
So then I'm like pushing them down and like pushing them up, and I get two out of me. And he goes, that's it. And then I threw the dumbbells down. He goes, see that there? That gets my fucking cock real hard. So then afterwards, I go down, we go down a weight for fucking more reps, whatever. And I was like, Short, how many reps do you want me to do with this? And he goes, let me tell you something about fucking reps. He goes, reps are for fruits, right? He goes, you just keep fucking lifting that there until your chest is about the bust out of your chest. Cut it. Chest about the bust out of your chest. Cut it. He goes,
That's enough. Blow your nips clean off your body.
So then afterwards, we do a trip to Asda, right? And he goes, great work today, McCann, great work today. We go to Asda and he goes, right, grab a basket there, cut it, and whatever I throw into it, you fucking ate that this week and nothing else, right?
Why does he keep calling you?
So he throws everything in.
So demeaning. That's a bitch.
He throws everything into the basket, right? And then he goes, for lunch you're going to have a wrap every day. What kind of things would you put in your wrap? And I was like, oh, like chicken, onions, peppers. He froze everything in. And then I was like, Short, any chance we could knock a wee bit of cheese in that wrap? Like even just the way it might. This guy grabs me by the throat in the middle of Asda and goes, don't fuck with me. I'm going to play you the voice note that he sent me this morning, right? So he is exactly what I'm describing here, because I wrote to him saying, sir, probably won't make the gym today because I got to record the podcast and then do a gig in Belfast tonight, right? And this is what he sends me this morning. Hang on.
That's alright, lad, that's alright, no sweat, but I just want you to know that there'll be no fucking drinking at that gig, and if you're back down the road over here tomorrow morning, we'll be in the gym at 10, alright? Do you hear me? Do you fucking hear me? Do you hear me back in that gym? Good man, thank you, have a nice time, record the podcast, and have a lovely gig.
Do you hear me? You hear me fucking barking at you? Sir, I'm terrified of this. So this is exactly what I need, you know? I've had PDs before. And
not the other gym where the guy's like, aye, stick to the vapes.
Yeah.
I'll keep you away from the biscuit tin. That's what you need, a fucking lunatic. And you show me a picture of this man, he's yoked.
Oh, he's yoked as shit.
He's ripped, aye.
Standing in the lakes.
I love it. He's just like, here, every fucking exercise will go to failure. Failure.
But you know what that is? Farmer. The guy's been a farmer his whole life, labourer. He's just like, fucking reps.
Oh, he's hardcore, that guy.
And then there was one time
Like I start counting when it starts hurting.
we were doing like fucking bicep curls in the cable machine, right? And I'm like really struggling to get this like last rep out. And he comes up beside me, starts like squeezing my bicep. He goes, come on, McCann, fuck's sake, come on. And then I lift it and I immediately have to throw it down. My arm's totally fucked. And then he goes, McCann, look around this gym. We're the two fucking hardest working men in here. Them boys are just standing about dootering through life. He's hilarious.
They're in a leisure centre or a commercial gym. Serious amount of fucking about.
Yeah.
You know, boys like fucking, you know, on the phone and all, just like trying to get the playlist right before they lift weights.
Well, yeah, there's people going to the gym for like 2 hours. That's insane.
Oh, that's mental. That's to make friends. Like,
There's no way you're doing a good workout over a 2 hour course of time. No way.
there's no point.
45 minutes, 10 hours, all you need.
It screams you're not doing it correctly.
Yeah.
You know, I think you should be able to just blast it. You know, like burn out the muscles you want to burn out and go home.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, go home for that cheeseless wrap. I love the way you're like, you know, like one of those shows where they go into their house and they go into their fridge and they're like, we're not doing this. And I love those American shows where they're like, they take out the cheese and the woman's like, don't do it. I can't admit the cheese. Please, not the cheese. And the woman's just like, you'll be okay.
Yeah.
Fucking. You know what we should do? I think that a lot of PTs would tell us. You calculate the amount of protein intake that you need for your body size, and it, like, I've done it before, and it's absolutely shocking.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, I remember breaking it down. I was like, whatever grams of fucking protein it was, and I was like, how many like chicken breasts is that? And it was like fucking 12 or
Jesus
something.
Christ.
I was like,
Under the Giants Day?
me just sponsored by Moy Park. Moy Park tattoo on my eye. Like,
That'd be a great sponsor.
I would. Shout out Moy Park. They do great work. It's near my house. I can go around. They have an outlet shop too.
Oh, why?
It's all
Cheap chicken?
It's all, yeah, they've got a wee shop, and they just, you know, before they like pack it up and send it to Marxies, they put the unmarked shit in this wee hut, and it's all Gymshark leggings, and you know, it's a load of people stocking up on the chicken.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, the only fun thing I'm allowed in this rap, I said to him, I was like, he's spiced up with something like. And he goes, I'll give you a line of Perry-ness. That's it. And he goes, you get one line of
Perry-ness?
Perry-ness. Yeah. And he goes, I'll throw that in the odd time. That's it.
Get
Lot of calories.
Yeah, Frank's hot sauce has no calories in it.
Yeah.
You get a bit of hot sauce in there, get a bit of light mayo, got yourself a spiced mayo. And I know all about fitness and eating lean. Says a guy out of McDonald's in his car by himself last night.
Oh, I missed that. Well, I've never been in a car by myself, but
I mean, like legit. Sometimes you're just like, I don't know what my other options are right now. I didn't have the facility to pack a lean meal.
yeah.
I wasn't even. I drove home from Galway last night. Just fucking like
I know, yeah, you were in Galway last night. Good crack.
good crack, man. The boys are two wolves, you know. Any room we walk into, you know,
Vicar Street, good crack.
everyone walking in just like fucking shut up. You're doing 10, then Colin, you're going to shut up.
Yeah.
I do what I fucking want in here. Do you know where you are all having your dinner? Out of there. I did actually have a funny bit. You know that pagan bit I do?
Yeah.
And Eddie Malarkey had been up before. Shout out the Malarkster. Great MC.
Eddie is.
He's,
Good lad too.
He's a world traveller and he can just fucking, he'd be like, where are you from? Brazil. He's got Brazil bits.
Yeah.
Where are you from? He's got bits on fucking... There's one he picked on some girl in the front and he probably had that MC's regret where he just went like, and where are you from? And she goes, it's like being in space looking at you through a window. And he was like, okay. All right then, on to the next one. But he's talking to this couple, two gay dudes, and one of them was like he tested games as his job.
Nice.
Cushy. I think something like that. It was something to do with FIFA anyway, the FIFA game. And the partner was there, and then I did the bit about pegging. I was talking to a different guy, and he was like, I don't know, he probably gets pegged. And I was like, he doesn't need pegged.
Yeah.
He's got the home installation.
Yeah.
I was like, he's got the personal package. What's he need pegged for? He's got a real cock in his ass. I assume.
Pegging is well. There's probably men we know out there getting pegged.
Yeah.
You know, the go-to joke is if you got a guy in a relationship with quite a domineering girlfriend, you're like, he's definitely getting pegged. You know?
Yeah. I just any of those kinks, I'm the kink shaman. I'm like,
I ain't bring it back.
I'm
It's gone too far.
just like, how much regular fucking have you to do?
Yeah.
Before it starts to stray off a wee bit.
It's honestly hard to bid just good old missionary. You know, the way God intended. Good Presbyterian missionary. You know?
Presbyterian mission.
Yeah. Yeah, it's where you get the ride, then have a 15 after.
So you get the ride and dirty talk like Ian Paisley. Oh, it's very tight today.
Did you come yet? Never. Never.
Can I peg you? I'm not a bender.
I'm not a bender is definitely something he can set out to himself in a room by himself.
I love Bender. It's great. He's a Bender.
I bring it back.
He's a gender Bender. Presbyterian. Oh fuck.
But I think well, you know, all this wild
What do
shit.
you call it? We think who's around in church.
The collection box.
I'll put something in your collection box. You dirty bitch. May the Lord glaze those tits. Ye must be horn again. Fucking her fainted that.
All right, be back again. Shout out to the homies who are in here.
But it was in Galway. It was nuts, man.
Galway is one of my favorite parts of the country.
Oh, it's unreal. Like, but you can't park anywhere.
Yeah.
Like your man, who wrote the original Galway Girl? Steve Earle. But he probably fell in love with the Galway Girl because she had a fucking driveway. Just get a fucking goddamn parking spot in this shithole.
Good job, boys. I'm fucking swell.
But it was good. Yeah, we haven't even talked about Vicar Street, have we?
Nope.
Did Vicar Street. It was good.
It looked very sexy. I was fuming I couldn't be there.
Yeah, well, it's because you fucking your life up, getting jobs in vape shops and everything, missing all the good crack.
I know.
You could have been in the street with me, smoking rollies off strangers.
I know you in the rollies. Out of control.
But then you were you opened for Gillis, and then you were on the bangs too.
Oh, aye. There is a nice.
I wasn't
post.
fully on the back. You know, like a guy had tobacco there, and I was like, that's my trick. When I'm hammered, I'm like, let me see if I can still do this. Boom, machine rolled.
Yeah, and then you see the fruits of your own labour, and you're like, could be a waste not to.
Yeah,
enjoy
let me
this.
smoke this fruit.
Yeah. It's to be fair now, I understand why people really get into it, because there's something about after doing a gig and all the fucking stress of it finally goes, and then you've got just a wee dart in your hand. You're token on that. It's nice.
Wee small rollie.
Nice. You need a wee treat
Something like
after.
that
See, that's where I get fucked in the day, you know. Big time is every time I do a gig, if it goes well, I've conditioned myself to be like, there's a wee treat now, like.
What like?
Like a McDonald's
Yeah.
or a bang or I get pissed.
Okay.
And they're all killing me, like.
Well, but only 2 of them's getting you fat.
Yeah, that's true.
Start smoking.
Yeah. Well, you know, this here keeps me off the biscuits. You know, I can't have gummy bears, but I can vape them. This is actually gummy bear
Listen,
vape
we
too.
all know. Everyone knows the information about losing weight. You know, you just have to.
My body rejected that.
You just have to. You make good choices.
Yeah.
You know, I was with a PT one time, and he goes, "If you're stuck, go to McDonald's, get yourself 2 fucking grilled chicken wraps. 'Cause you can eat 2 of them.
Aye.
It's all good."
You can work around it, like, for sure.
He's like, "Don't get chips and a fucking Coke."
What are you going to miss? We had our last fat last week.
I'm not gonna miss anything. It's more of a focus thing for me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna look at your weight that I've got screenshotted in here and just be like, "That skinny bastard, that fucking rake, that fucking twiglet out there prancing about,
That
you
wee
know,
twink in the letters.
that wee fucking bean sprout of a man."
That's my body goal, actually, is to be a twink.
No chance.
Bear the twink. That's
No chance.
Actually, I'm not a bear because I'm not hairy enough. I'm an otter.
The manatee.
Otter.
You fucking.
I am the old man.
You'll never be a twink. I'm sorry
Nah.
to tell. Let me close that door for you.
Sorry to say. I'll never twink. I'll never rollerblade.
Because even if you lost like a pile of weight, you're still gonna be just a big lump of a man with a giant head.
Just big old frame.
You're not
but-
gonna be twinking it.
Nah.
You don't walk like a twink.
Nah.
You know. You don't dress like a twink.
No.
You're not gonna be able to pull it off.
No.
Although you are hairless,
I am.
which I'm jealous of.
Yeah. I have 0 hair in this chest. There's about 8 of them. All clumped together.
Do you know whose chest's out of control? McCartney's.
Oh, yeah. He
McCartney
is.
fucking, like, if you're in I said to him, I was like, I'd shave that off in case you got in a fight. Someone just fucking got a hold of it.
Yeah. That man's got a proper love rug, like.
Oh,
You
it's
know?
fucking, you know, he could fucking, if he was on
Swell
holiday in
morning.
Jamaica, he could get beads in it.
He like, because he only wears a shirt and he unbuttons 3 down. You see that love rug sprouting out? It's pretty sexy.
I mean, it is a wave.
Yeah.
It is like a full woman's fringe
Oh, yeah.
coming up the way, and then he has to do that thing where you
Where's
cut it off.
Where's those fellas that have the old back hair?
Me?
And that's where no, you don't have like a big old batch. You know, some guys have like a fucking proper crop on their back.
Well, you need to be one of those like real dark-haired
Yes.
guys, and I've probably said this before. The guy I played rugby with, and he had to just basically cut out the shape of chest hair out of a full body of hair.
And that's wild.
Like he had to pick a point and cut it off there, and then he'd shave his shoulders. Like he had the full coverage, like, and
That's
it
mental.
just didn't stop. Right up here, right up the neck, right up the. You know, when beards go to like your fucking eyes.
Yeah.
He had to just carve out features.
This is nature's sweater. Just fucking.
Yeah, the guy's fucking like a fucking Georgian wrestler.
Well, he did that.
I'm sure. I'm
You know,
sure.
If you're in a sunny climate without there, that's a nightmare. Sorry to clear the old pipes there. Too many rollies.
I'm gonna go for a full colonic ahead of our next weigh-in.
Now, what is that?
It's when they pump water up your shitter and then suck it all out.
That would be lovely.
Nothing to do with the weight loss, just relax.
Did they knock you out for that, or can you feel it?
No, you feel it.
Water up the pipe?
Yeah, it's not surgery. Like
They got any Groupons or what? The 2 of us go down? Day out?
she's just putting a fucking adjustment from home base on to split the hose into 2. There's a wee V connection I got here at home base.
You actually would need 2 operators for mine. You need a cutty on either side of my ass, just folding it back.
I think
and the leader of Ballygunnan.
They don't just get a bottle of fucking. That's an arm, Dewey headstand.
No, so I literally
Because
like.
apparently, like I remember watching fighters losing weight, and the guy was like, "What people, the mistake they make is they like get up to the fight and they're training and they're sort of cutting their diet down, and then they don't do that well enough, and then they weigh in and they try and lose all the body weight, and he goes, "There's probably pounds and pounds of shit inside you still."
Yeah.
So that's what I meant to just get the water pot. I would do it for the vlog, just for Niall. You be in there. You get all the good jobs, man. You get all the good jobs. You be in there, fucking gas mask, and it's like full like fucking hazmat suit, for the bit after when you get to go and shit all the rest of the water out.
Yeah.
That'd be good. That'd be good times.
You're talking about promo videos. What would be lovely is just the pipe with your shite going down it, like wee follicles of shite with the
It
water.
wouldn't be follicles, bro.
Colin Geddis
It'd be
live in
fucking-
Glasgow.
It'd be like a fucking, like an advent calendar. Just lumps of chocolate.
I don't want anybody to see that. Like, I know they're professionals and all, and they can't talk about it outside of work. I do not want to see two people from anywhere seeing my shite flow down a tube. No way.
Why?
Regardless of the film.
Shite.
It's true, we all shite.
You got some special shite in there you don't want people to see?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I think I have ABS every week.
Every week.
Every week I'm like, there's something not right.
It comes in like a like a horror movie. It's IBS season.
Although I will say, ever since now I've been starting to clean the diet up, you know, every morning I'm faded off the NOLA. And, like, literally. Granola, yeah. Like,
High cals in that too, man.
well, you know, you give and you take. But the health shades far worse than the fat guy shades.
Why?
They're smellier.
Oh?
There's something about that, like, good living that just creates my farts the minute diabolical, stand clear. Minor terrorist threat. It's disgusting.
I always think when I watch, like, do you ever see The Happy Pair?
Yeah.
You know, those two guys, hey guys, today we're having beetroot tartare. You know, like, I reckon they're all just doing yoga and like, we're having a great time. It's fucking vegan bounties. And then they're just in the toilet.
Diabolical shit in that house.
Just fucking hay. Just
know?
actual hay coming out of them.
Like anyone, God love anybody out there with a vegan partner, because that shitter must be just consistently just parsnip dumps and all that. It'd be rotten. Like,
Parsnip dumps, like you're mid-ocean. She's a vegan, isn't she?
oh yeah, and I know rightly, she fucking stinks.
Yeah, she's probably up there singing, you know, angelic voice, vegan, you know, peace and love, and then just like and fucking clearing out a plane.
Yeah, she's the best, like, but definitely for sure that toilet.
Have you witnessed?
And Hawaii, have witnessed her shite?
Yeah.
Never once. Nah.
Or blasting off a few farts.
No, I haven't. I've yet to witness a vegan queef now.
Because
in my
you'd be,
life.
I mean, bro, TMI. Too much.
Vegan queef? What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Name of the podcast, probably.
Of all the things we've said in the podcast, he draws a line at
I'm talking
vegan
about
queef.
farts and queefs different.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do they ever both happen at the same time? On a lady?
Probably sometimes, yeah.
That's embarrassing. You gotta fucking get one under control. Like, you can't have them both blasting off the one time.
Yeah, you gotta close one up. It's like playing the clarinet.
Yeah, like the Olympics are starting.
You gotta fucking block one off. I mean, there's girls on TikTok making a fortune from just like queefing.
Yeah, playing free blind mice.
Yeah. Remember that old video? The girl's like, if that pussy ain't talking to you, it ain't tight enough.
If that pussy ain't talking to you.
And it's, yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, it's in a constant state of moisture, so it always just sounds like diarrhea fart.
Yeah. Oh my god. You are the soundboard guy, dude. It's like
If I had a
horse-
puss, I'd be queefing. Fuck, I'd be on TikTok queefing.
it's like a horse eating mints.
Mints or mints?
Mints. No, not mints. Horses don't eat mints. What are you, retarded?
Sorry. I didn't know I forgot we were two dad experts. You are feeling off the NOLA?
I am feeling off the NOLA. I've been eating bags of the Stephen NOLA every day.
That's gonna bite you in the arse, literally.
No,
you
no.
get all them probiotics and all.
No.
When it's used to just like, you know, as Kieran would say, garage meat.
I'll tell you my breakfast, not more.
I said that this morning, by the way. We were going to the shop and I was like, have you eaten anything? He goes, nah. Apart from, I did have 3 scrambled eggs and toast. And 2 coffees and banana, 2 Weetabix.
But this, right, now what I will tell you, I haven't been a weekend. If I could dump some knowledge on you, right? The first week's going to be tight. She's going to be tight.
For me?
It's going to be tight because we're not consuming as many calories as we usually do. Like, usually I'm fucking eating, like, I've got 3 assholes. So it's just, you know what I mean? So, like, you're eating all the time, right? And even if it is, like, consistent meals over the day, you're still missing that, you know, the extra calories you would have consumed. When you take that away, the energy levels do dip. But apparently, according to my scientist and personal trainer, Matthew Short, you'll fucking get used to it.
The short fuse.
Yeah.
He's a tough man.
Oh,
He's a Tyrone Goggins.
He's a man's man for
Yeah.
sure. He really is. Like,
I remember, I love them quotes. Like, I had a mate years ago, and he said something like, we were like out on a night out, and we're walking through the pissing rain. And I was like, "Would you not bring a fucking coat out with you, dickhead?" And he goes, "You're cold." He goes, "Cold's just a sensation." There are these lunatics out there.
mindfulness.
Yeah. You know, severe pain, chronic pain, just a feeling, really.
We should call Short in the podcast sometime.
The short fuse.
Check out him. Man,
Yeah. And we'll ask him a load of questions like, you know, so what would the protein content in like loaded fries be? You know, like hit him with stuff. Listen, I'm gonna have a cheesecake here. What would the macros be in that? Fucking cheesecake, man.
Yeah.
What are you in France?
He's fucking hilarious.
We're going to get cheesecake. We're fucking Michelin star restaurant. 8 raw mints.
If you can do more, do more. Why
McCann-
not? No point fucking sitting looking at it, like.
McCann will be going to failure in that vending machine every week.
See if he fucking, I swear to Christ, lad. I'm in it now. Holy God. I get an Boys Big Brother out.
It's so funny too that he comes out of the gym, immediately rolls a roller,
Yeah.
and then goes. Like, he smokes it so aggressively too. Like, he smokes it like he's just took cocaine, you know. So he's fucking in his 5 Series BM, lower to the tits too, sir. Oh, she is low. Hey. Sometimes he has to ask me to get out of it to go over a speed bump.
Seriously. That's when you know you've lost a bit of timber.
Yeah.
This week, McCann.
When your friends aren't asking you to get out of their car.
That's when you know you've hit a milestone. We're like, McCann, sit where you are.
Yeah.
Good go. Still got an exhaust. Good man. We're making progress. 5 Series BM. Some boss that.
Oh, that's that.
My dad, a 5 Series, got rid of it.
What? Scrap?
Don't know. He was just like, there was some sort of emissions problem, and he was like, I'm not paying for that. Comes off a wee fucking ladies Volvo.
I'm gonna miss this though, because he's going to Australia as well, and like late
Just to
October.
slobber at people.
I'm losing everyone in my hometown to Australia.
Fucking kangaroo. Big fucking gay rabbit. I'll fight it. Fuck off.
It's taken every man I know in the town. They're just one by one falling to the clutches of Australia.
We've said this before. It's the one place I have no desire to go to unless it's to do a gig.
Yeah. A gig out there would be fun, like, but
Saying
yeah.
that, like most people I see in Australia, it's all, up in the morning at the beach, brunches.
Yeah.
The brunch game looks off the fucking scale.
Yeah,
like.
it does look very sexy.
Yeah.
Oh, people go and transform their lives out there.
Yeah.
Like, there's men I knew from the town, and maybe they're in a bit of a rut, and they fucked off there, and they're living the dream. They love it.
I'm full of brunches.
Yeah, got themselves a woman out there.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Mickey's over there at the minute.
Yeah.
He's getting himself a woman.
Yeah.
It only took him. How far away is Australia? 7,000 miles.
It's a 25-hour flight, sir.
Yeah, fuck that.
Which is, I feel my feet swelling up after a 7-hour flight.
I wonder, is that like, when you talk about people immigrated to America, 7 weeks on a boat.
Mm-hmm.
Do you reckon in the future we'll be looking back and be like, oh jeez, I was on that Emirates flight, 24 hours.
Yeah. There must be horsing some mills in you too.
Aye.
Because I think the way they break it down is like 11 hours and then 14 hours.
You'd need a colonic after that.
Yeah.
Do you ever get when you're on a plane? I love this. When you're on a plane and they hand you the packet of Pringles and you're like, fuck me, the top of that's swollen. There's a bit of pressure in that, and you go, and it quakes when you open it. But the same thing happens to your body. I think all the gases and all expand in your body.
Yeah.
Do you ever get up for a piss and just blast a fart in the toilet? And you're just like, man, the volume of that.
Oh, yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah. Shite in a plane too.
And then you walk out just like, oh, hey, it's just in there freshening up.
There's not like having a shite in the sky, eh?
Do you vape and go and then flush the toilet?
I have vaped on airplanes.
You hear it here first.
I've vaped on a few planes.
He's a criminal.
I've vaped on a few planes, but it's like, if you take a good old inhale, let it lie there for a second, not enough smoke comes out for anyone to know what you're at.
Let it cling to the inside of your lungs.
Yes, exactly. As you should.
Smart. He's a smart guy.
And then you get back to your seat. But see me now, I think I've said this before, I'm an aisle seat man. Like, I'd nearly pay the money for an aisle seat, guaranteed.
Well, it's because you
I have
piss
a
every
weak bladder.
45 seconds.
Piss all the time, like
Flat out pissing.
And the anxiety and fear I get of having to wake someone up from a slumber so I can go and take a skate is It's
Excuse me, just be really blunt with it.
yeah.
I need a pish again.
But then on the other end, you know, I've often been in deep slumber, and people have like shook me out of it.
Yeah.
So they go up and pish, and the first 20 seconds I wake up, I'm a nasty week.
Yeah.
You know, so I really have to mind my manners and be like, oh yeah, of course, go on ahead.
Yeah. I have an erection. Let me sleep.
Yeah.
Give me a minute. So this one softens out.
Yeah, and I'll tell you another thing too. See, since I've started vaping, my dreams have been long and they've been detailed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'd be having weird fucking dreams, and I'm having sleep paralysis about every 2 weeks.
And that's down to vapes.
Every 2 weeks, I'm fighting demons in my sleep. Every 2 weeks, some old hooer comes into the fucking guest room, this big shadowy thing, starts choking me, and I fucking have to fight it. I have to hit a dig, and I wake up. My ma's telling me, come on down, have this NOLA.
Your master, black eye. That did happen. Just to glance over that Nolan show.
Yeah.
Where he was in the prison. You know, and of course Nolan's going back to the police reports and reading up on them and coming back in and being like, you seem to be full of shite. I see here in these documents you're lying out of your hole.
I'd love it if Nolan got a bit wee more blue of it, you know. Started using fucking...
He is a wee bit. I like Nolan. I don't know. You know, I know he, like, his whole business is like, let me have, you know, contentious chat and everyone, you know, get the people going. You know, I like him.
He gets the people going.
Nolan gets the people going. Would he do this podcast?
I'll email.
Email him. Nolan, come down to the podcast.
No, we'll have a great time.
We'll lay on the prawn cocktail. It'd be fucking banging.
The boys in Roly Poly Noly just fucking riffing.
Roly poly Noly. Get him on the fucking D-Fat Bastard ideas. He did. He slimmed down. He
did?
He was in the white jeans.
Yeah.
Like someone's auntie on
And he got
Silverware.
back in that bus scoring quick.
He did. He did, man.
But here, this is the thing, as a fat guy, you know, whenever you lose the weight, then you got to keep it. Then you got to keep it off.
He probably got down and went, listen, this only took me 4 months. I can do this anytime.
Yeah,
Back on the crips.
that's true.
Back on the crippies, you know.
No unknown crip.
Crip walker. The abuse he was getting in that prison yard.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. But the fair play to them, you know, none of them that clever. It was all just fucking fat Stevie. You big fat bastard.
Yeah. Wait, did they show that in the show?
That's how they fucking lightened the mood. Like, they'd be talking to a full-blown murderer, and then it would just, he'd go for a walk, and it'd be, fat Stevie, I listen to you every morning. And then he turned around and he goes, see, that's the problem. Everyone slags me off and all, but just keep listening. Oh! Let me jump in the S-Class here, lad. Fuck you all.
Enjoy the cell, you
Aye. They give you a TV in that cell, do they? And a radio.
That's hilarious. He's keep listening. I love it.
Aye.
Bite back, Nolan.
Aye, that's
Don't
right.
take
Fuck
that
it,
shit. Scrab.
Aye. You don't miss a minute of it. You fucking slobber.
I listen to you every morning. They got Radio Ulster in jail now.
Well, they have radios.
They
They got
got
Radio Ulster.
every cell just has Radio Ulster blaring.
You're like, what is this? A holiday camp?
What is this? The Ritz?
What is this?
What, they got Nintendo Wii's in there too? What?
Bro, they got fucking everything. Some guy had a budgie.
Jeez. Like just like on his shoulder.
Oh, he
Like-
fucking had a train and all. The guy sat up in his nose and all.
If you had to go to jail, right?
Oh,
What,
don't even.
uh,
That's the one thing when I think too much about it, I fucking shit my pants.
What do you think you get into, like, you know, with the facilities that they have? You know, do you think you'd be flat out in the gym if they had one? Do you think you'd start reading a lot of books, like learn a language? What do you think you'd
I'd be doing everything.
Yeah.
I would be, you know, like you can be a cook if they were like, do you want to cook for these fucking 200 cooks? I'd be like, yeah, let me do that. That'll take me all day. I'll do
Yeah.
that. I'd be taking on everything.
That'd be nice. Cooking for the boys. You know?
Aye. He said something like, you look like you enjoy your food like I do.
Oh, that's a you know, that's like what's worse than someone just saying you're a fat is like subtly saying you're a fat. Sometimes, you know what I think?
Aye, come out with it.
You know, whenever you're mates with people, right, that are skinny,
You're not
or,
shy at the dinner table, you know.
or skinnier, I think like friends in good nick forget that you're fat, because like sometimes I'll be with my friends and they'll be like, fuck me, size the arm, whatever, and I'm like, he's fucking funnier than me, you bastard. It's the same with like
It happened last week. Your ma's calling you king for it. King Farouk, we Google him. He's grand.
He's fucking.
He's in better shape than both of us.
That's my body goal. King Farouk.
King Farouk and Dana Von Teets, the wife.
But I was like, I remember going to dinner with a few fellas in New York, and they were like, "Do you want to do credit card roulette?" And I was like, "What the fuck's that?"
I have a cash stash from First Trust here.
And they're like, "Oh, you know, we all like give the cards to the waitress, and then she picks one, and they pay for the whole meal." And I was like, "Absolutely fucking not!" I was like, "It'll get declined."
Yeah.
I was like, "This is you forgot that I'm poor here."
Yeah.
This is rich people shit.
I'm poor and I ate the most, so if it's not me, y'all are fucked. Y'alls are fucked.
We should start saying y'all.
Y'all, yeah.
Put that there like
Mom was getting boats of sushi. You know what I mean?
oh fuck.
Credit card roulette.
So I'm spaced out. I have got to see this calorie deficit thing.
Oh man,
Fucking
listen
selling
to
me
this
lube
guy.
to-
He's in the fucking pits. He's fucking going through it.
I hate it and love it.
Stay hard, man.
Yeah, they love it. Underdogs on top.
Do you know what's a great feeling? You know, if you're actually keeping an eye on your food and you're gets into the evening and you're like, I've stayed away from all the treats, and then you're like, I'm hungry. Like I feel hungry right now, and then you just go to bed. You know, that's a good feeling. You feel like you've completed something.
6 o'clock to 9 o'clock is when a man's mind starts to wander. That's when you're most likely to go for the biscuits. See, after you've had dinner, firstly you got to avoid the obstacle of having the post-dinner biscuit. That's a tough ask of any man, right? Especially if you're used to the tea and biscuit post-dinner, you know. Then when it gets into the late evening, you're watching a show. Like I watch The Bear at the minute. It's a show
it's
centered
food.
around food.
Yeah,
Tough. Self-torture.
yeah. Like all the content I'd watch on YouTube is like Matty Matheson, Action Bronson.
Yes.
You know, you can't be sitting there like trying to watch what you're eating. Guys making fucking carbonara.
Exactly.
He put guanciale in his.
Oh yeah.
Do you see it?
Oh yeah.
You see it?
Perfect. Loved it.
Niall, mate. And then he fucked it. What was he doing? He put like fucking an omelette on the top of it. Guys out of his fucking mind.
Would that be your death row meal now?
Carbonara.
The guanciale?
Gonchala.
Guanciale? Whatever the fuck it is.
Guanciale.
Aye. Why not?
What are you having for starters?
Gonchala.
Just 3 rounds of it. Then put you in the chair.
I love that question. Like, what's your death row meal? As if they're gonna get you anything when you're in prison. Like you watch that fucking McGabry documentary.
Yeah.
You're getting. I know they don't have death row here, but you know if they're like, what's your death row meal? The guy's like, hey mate, I love a fucking, I don't know, like a sea bass, nice and seared. No, they'll be going, aye. We're not gonna do that. So,
Oh, you should look up death row meals from serial killers.
oh yeah,
that's
serial
a thing.
killers death row meals.
John Wayne Gacy.
Aye, a child's anus.
Char Sud Wayne.
John eats Wayne's Gacy. the proof was right there. It was right in her face.
We've got, sorry, the top search is his last words. Can I look at this first?
Oh, some of them are dark.
He said his last words were kiss my ass.
That would be mine. Who had the last words where they said like you'll never find them all or something?
Oh, Jesus.
Cold as ice, bro. Cold.
Serial killers are interesting. Now, let me see. Death row meal.
What would my last words would be like? Clear my history.
I just ate my ass.
Ate my fucking ass, would you? Just slagging it, roasted everyone in the room.
Oh, fuck. Serial
Hop
killer.
at your job, eh? Putting that degree to good use. You switch flipping idiot.
Serial killer John Wayne Gacy's last meal of crispy fried chicken. Jesus, someone's read a whole fucking novel on this here. Just get the thing. Oh, Gacy's last meal. So he had a dozen deep fried shrimp, a bucket of KFC's original recipe chicken, French fries, a pound of strawberries, and a bottle of Diet Coke.
Aye, diet though. You don't want to fucking. You don't want them empty calories.
Nah, you don't want to be full of full fat Coke in the chair, like, you know.
It is fun, you know. Like I don't know what they do to your insides once you die. Do they clear you out?
Like,
It could be fun to be, you know, just as one last fuck you to be going to the morgue, absolutely packed with shit. Do you know what I mean? And then you shit yourself when you die anyway, don't you?
Oh, apparently the last thing you do is you scat.
I'd be on there fucking.
You have your last words and your last scat.
Full of ramen. Just.
Guys, more fucking leaking.
Just getting higher up on the seat. Cranking out dumps.
Aye, that would be a funny
Famous
thing
last
to do.
words. Get them up, boys.
Just a little pile of boxer soup comes out of you.
Just, yeah, oxtail.
That'd be a funny thing to do now for your death row meal is like just make it a real misery for the boys in the morgue. Just cause as big of a mess as you can. Like,
Yeah, 2 Vindaloos.
Yeah.
18 Stella. You know.
I go Guinness.
Half a bottle of Jaeger.
Just comes out black.
2 Guinness, yeah. A kebab. A questionable kebab.
You'll never forget this, you bastard.
Yeah.
Good luck wiping this from your memory.
One last dirty protest. They had a thing. Did they have a thing in that prison documentary where they're like, "Yeah, this blocks up the bottom of the door to stop them throwing shit and piss out the bottom." Damn.
Oh, damn.
Which is kind of fun because they're like, if you're gonna throw shit about the place, you can live in it.
I've never held my own shit in my hands. Never.
You haven't lived.
Have you ever? Any of you done that, boys?
Held it.
Yeah, I know we were talking about like tasting your own cum and all, but like I've never had shite in my hands. Like I probably is a win, but I can't mind it.
I mean, shite on your hands is different to holding your own shite.
No, but no. Have you ever held
Like a prize fish.
Oh, that'd be a 200. Catch it today.
A call the caterpillar. Just. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh,
How do you reckon he would do in prison?
Oh, terribly.
Yeah.
I'd probably just, I'd like to. I'd love chatting to them boys.
Well, you've plenty of time for that.
I'd love just fucking chattering and find out their philosophies in life.
Yeah, I don't think you're getting.
Where it all went wrong.
I
all
don't
this
think you're
carry on,
getting their philosophies out of them.
A prison podcast would actually be amazing.
Oh yeah.
A prison podcast is a pretty good idea. Again, get the boys, take part in some
I
activities.
mean, like your guy James English does a podcast where he talks to a load of like ex-prisoners or ex-criminals or bad boys.
Yeah.
Just real bad pups.
Oh yeah, my dad loved bad pups. Loved mafia films. Loved prison documentaries. All that stuff.
There's one thing I love.
It's bad, man.
Bad pups. He should have a podcast called Bad Pups.
Oh, right.
Your dad would be getting a podcast.
I think my dad legit thought he was in the mafia.
Yeah.
Like even that time at the Ulster, whenever Dave went to shake his hand, and he went to shake Dave's hand like this, and Dave thought I thought you're out. Was like me to like kiss his ring on his finger.
That's the old Donald Trump power move. That.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Make you go.
Nice to meet you.
You fucking hell, you like that. You like that. Your dad's got like 4 double vodka Red Bulls waiting in the wings. You fucking like that, do you? There was, again, to go back to the Nolan thing, there was a guy who was in a coked up rage and killed a guy. And he goes, the weird thing was, the first thought I had was, what would they do in The Sopranos? You're like, bro.
That's a brutal calm down.
Oh yeah, when you sober up.
You come off the old boogie sugar, and then you realise you fucking took a man's life.
Aye. But everybody that they talked to, it seemed like total horseshit. Like they'd fucking made the story up and, like they were like a wee angel.
I don't know. Bad boys came to my house with masks on, and I had to defend myself.
And Maureen was like, do you know how wrong your life? She was like, how wrong would our life have to go before there's masked men at the door
Yeah.
threatening you about drugs?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, there's a few steps missing there.
Yeah.
You've missed a few steps, bro.
Yeah.
I was just in the house, just perfectly minding my own business.
Yeah.
Then I had to cut a body into 12 bits.
Come on, bitch.
Fuck, how many bits you think you get cut into?
What?
How many bits you think you could get cut into?
Plenty.
I think I'd be like,
You'd get tired cutting me up.
oh yeah.
You need a fucking master butcher. You need like fucking Salt Bay all around the joints and all. Flicking bits of fucking meat all over the place.
Just his calf falls off like chocolate. Just off the
Nah, the calf would be tough now.
Aye.
The leg would need slow cooked for a while.
Aye, that's a full Christmas
I don't know
dinner.
what my fillet would be, like fresh meat that fries well.
I think my daddy would fry well.
I think my whole body is slow cooker business.
Yeah.
Gotta come back later.
I know if Jeffrey Dahmer got a hold of the two of us, fuck, that's some feeding.
Yeah, I blow my shoulder out.
Yeah.
A lot of work in this ass. You just be taking slices out of your ass like it was a fucking cake. Let me take a wedge of ass.
Just gets the hand machine to spar, just fucking slice my hoop for it.
It would be funny, you know, like people are like, oh, when I die, I want cremated and all. Imagine you're like, see when I die, properly smoke me like barbecue style.
Yes.
You know, see if you crisp up, get that sort of ready black skin, you know. Just keep turning.
I'd like to be cremated and then someone take a line of me.
Take a line of it. Take a line of it. I could just imagine they didn't do anything to you, and you're just like, oh, the big spike right up your mouth. Just turning in the fucking pit, decking all, big flopping from one side to the other.
We deep fried Joe just sitting there.
It just breaks off. They're like, do you want to be burnt end?
Burnt belly end.
Burnt belly end. It's kind of gamey, isn't it? It's kind of gamey.
What is that burnt ends again? What is that? Carry on.
Gonorrhea.
Burnt ends.
It's like when you do a brisket, and obviously like one end's a bit thinner, and it goes a bit more. It doesn't have as much like meat and fat in it, so it goes a bit more burnt.
Nice.
But it's got the most smoky flavour in it, I do believe.
Is it nice? Have you had this before?
Have you had this?
Have you seen this? Have you heard of it?
No. But I mean, I've had like, you know, we've done stupid things. Like I bought a full fillet from a farm shop that would normally be like, it's 120 quid. It was ridiculous. But like, I was cutting it up and fucking, you know, like barbecuing them. And obviously the big thick bits in the middle go nice and juicy, and then the ends go like more burnt.
Yeah.
It's tasty.
I do love an old barbecue now, I have to say.
And I went to those lengths of making the big fillet, and everyone's like, I don't really like steak. And I was like, all right, well, I just want to eat fucking 36 fillet steaks on my own.
Fucking Phil Heath.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
You know?
How many, speaking of food challenges, this is me going off for the questions again. How many Subways do you think you could eat? Footlongs.
This is the question. This is like the.
If you had to
this is
say,
like the
like,
song or the fucking Queens of Stone Age questions.
Yeah.
Just out of nowhere, like.
How many Subways do you think you can eat?
It's been burning my mind for weeks. How many footlong Subways do you think you could eat?
Like in full challenge mode?
Yes.
Probably like with my standard sandwich that I get.
Yes. What is your standard?
I just go chicken, ham, less tomato, cucumber, loads of pickles, Southwest. Sometimes jalaps.
Nice.
Jalapenos. Did you ever see that bit in Trailer Park Boys? He's like, get me some jalapeno chips. And he goes, you know what's jalapeno? And he goes, I know what jalapeno chips are. I want jalapenos. Legit?
Legit.
What's the time limit?
No time limit. Just until you're a boss. No reps.
I mean, like, probably before it was like, I'm going to throw up. 3 or 4. If I'm being real about it.
Yeah.
Probably like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Because I've wolfed down like a foot long with all that shit in it.
Oh yeah.
And been like, could have done with a 6er there.
Yeah.
You know, so probably like if I was in full challenge mode, probably like, probably 3.
I too have wolfed out a foot long and been like after that, probably could have done 2 of them.
Well, there you go.
But that's why I've got the reds in my chart.
That's it. That's how you got the reds. And where, you know, you may enjoy them toes while you got them. Let me see what other stats they've got in the fatness. Weight, 133 kilos. What is 37% body fat?
Where's mine?
So, like, I wonder what's 40% of 133? Somebody do the maths on that. Like,
get the abacus out.
So what's good shape? 15% body fat.
That's pretty lean, yeah. I think
so
about
like
20.
20? Right, okay.
What? That can't be right. I'm 22.8.
Well, at the end of the day, we did stand on a fucking little thing of scales, and it's giving you way too much skeletal muscle.
Yeah.
How the fuck can it tell that just from standing on it?
Visceral fat. I'm gonna have to Google this. What is? Because mine is apparently dangerously high.
The color codes mean something?
The color code, if it's red, you're fucked. If it's green, fair pity, and if it's orange, pay attention to it.
So it says here, fat-free body weight, 82 kilos. So like, if that's accurate, which I doubt it is from putting your feet with socks on a fucking scale, 82 kilo. Is that the weight I should be?
You're asking the wrong guy, man. I'm 37.2 BMI.
What's that? What is BMI?
Body mass index.
What's
I
that?
think it's just your weight by your height.
Mine isn't good. Mine's red.
Yeah, mine's red also.
55.7% body water though. That's them fucking Ballygirls I'll be putting back. 17.6%.
You got more
protein.
body water than me?
Yeah.
How the fuck does it know this? Like, I'm 44% water.
Yeah. Drinking too much Coke.
Who?
Some Coke Zeros you'd be on.
Aye,
You'd be knocking them back.
I do.
Just have a Ballygirl.
I have both.
What visceral fat have you got?
21.
I'm 18. And I've just googled visceral fat.
Go
'cause
ahead.
I've never heard it in my life. Visceral body fat, also known as hidden fat, is fat that is stored deep inside the belly, wrapped around the organs, including the liver and the intestines.
In all seriousness, though, we did just stand on a fucking piece of glass for like. How the fuck does it know all that shit?
Yeah.
Come on, bitch.
It's from China.
Are we just offering up our stats to China? Is it like 23andMe?
Yeah, probably.
Where they're sitting over there like, oh, they fat bastard. Tell them they're 1% African, they can say the M word. Do you know what I mean? Ruining the fucking place.
Oh, Jesus. 23 stone in me this year. Eh? Oh, Jesus.
23 stone on me. Muscle mass.
Muscle mass, I'm sitting at a 14.69 stone. 73.3%.
Mine's 78.7 kilos.
Yeah. My reds are my BMI, my visceral fat, and my weight.
All the big hitters.
All the classics. The big three, the Holy Trinity, I'm red in all of them.
My reds are my weight, the amount of fat I have in my body. So yeah, apart from that, looking pretty good. Subcutaneous fat in the yellow.
Mine's in the yellow too.
I mean,
17.8.
What are your greens? What have you got that's green?
My greens, 17.6% protein, 0.79 stone of bone mass. Fucking hell, that's that full fat milk too, sir. 55.7% body water, 15.46 stone of fat free body weight, 49.8 of skeletal muscle. So that means half my fucking weight's just my bones. Big bone.
That's nuts. The only you have me on everything. Weight, visceral fat, whatever. The only thing I have more of is muscle.
Yeah.
Allegedly, according to the magic glass that we stand on there.
The magic
The
glass.
only greens I'm only in the green and fat-free body weight. Like imagine I was fat-free, not a peck of fat on me. I'd still be 82 kilos. Just fucking dying. Gone.
That's hilarious.
83 kilos. What a heap of shit. And then 78 kilos of muscle mass.
No, I'm starting to wonder, did I actually lose half a stone or did I just get a haircut?
Well, I said that too. You've done that before. You were like a photo of us in fucking LA or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember who I showed it to. I'm like, oh my God, Aaron looks great.
Yeah.
Has he lost weight? And I went, no.
Yeah.
We had a sack of McDonald's and
that was-
Buckfast on the beach.
That should have been the last fat.
Yeah.
Was getting that bag of McDonald's. Like we literally ordered, there was some weird thing in LA McDonald's where you could, it was like
Lucky
you'd
bag?
order Uber Eats and it was literally a lucky bag, like, but it was far too much. I think it was for like 5 people, but I ordered it. And it was like, like 6 burgers, fucking pile of fries, nuggets, you name it. It was all in
McRibs,
it. Everything was in it.
breakfast sandwiches.
Oh yeah, and their breakfast sandwiches too. They use pancakes as buns. They're fat bastards.
Yeah, they just want to be dead, these Americans.
See, that's what I'm gonna have to do now. Is there'll be 2 stages where I'll struggle. When I lose short, which is the end of October,
The short fuse.
then I'm rowing the boat by myself.
Get him to do you some, like Kenny Power style audio tapes.
Yeah.
You're just sitting in the car with you don't have a car, but just like fucking with a cassette on at home. Have you seen this video? I think Connor Keys put it in. I'm not. Do you know what? I can't even hook it up, and because you can't show it at all. So I'm just gonna. Did you watch this video? Now, to describe to the listeners, I know you can't hear anything there.
Sorry, that's a bit. That's.
But there's basically it's like a guy has won like some sort of motorsport race, and then all of the women on the podium have their tits out, and then 2 guys are holding this girl up with their legs spread, and the guy shakes a big magnum of champagne and jams it in her, and it blasts all over the place.
Yes.
It has to be like I can't imagine. It has to be.
We need religion back. in this country.
Like it has to be set up. It's from a porn.
Can you not?
I don't think that, you know, like, they're not doing this as
So
a
this is a
Formula
fake
1.
race?
I think so.
You can't believe anything these days.
A fake race, like
Yeah.
Jews.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm not going to mention the race of the doctor, but
We can't talk about the Jews now. We've got American listeners now.
he was Jewish. No, but that's what racists say, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not a real race.
Yeah. It would be ironic.
The whole thing's ironic.
Yeah, exactly. I know someone was like, can't believe McCann actually thinks that, birthday cake sprinkles would dissolve in your shite. And I was like, yeah,
Get your mind out of the comments.
I'm getting riffy, you know what I mean? I'm talking to Schmickles.
But sure, we covered that before, you know.
But,
When I put the keto thing up.
Yeah.
This is what you're dealing with
Yeah,
now.
this is what you're
People
dealing
just
with.
taking it at face value.
But what I will say about that now is, even if I was a man, right, and I won a race and I was putting my life and soul into this race, and I won the race, and there was a woman that was spread open, and there was a magnum of champagne beside her, I'd probably take the magnum of champagne and enjoy that, and be like, put them knickers back on, and, you know, give me a shout and we'll go for dinner. I don't think I could do that. It's too wild.
I don't think it's real. It can't be real.
It has to be a porn.
Like because she would need to know that she signed up for that day.
Also-
She can't be going to do a bit of, you know, promo girl PR work, and they're like, "Here, Trish, pull the flaps out there. This boy's gonna stick a load of fucking moe in it."
Also, that is, before, if you'd have just shown me that video and went, who sent me that, I'd be immediately like, Connor Keys.
Yeah, or Paddy McDonald.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
That's how you know you're really an old boy, is whenever you send your mates videos of dolls with their flaps out or boys getting beheaded. That's when you know you've reached
while you're
optimum
while you're like sitting on the floor, when you're like sitting on the floor with your kids.
Yeah.
Always the way. Do you have your before photo ready?
No, I could take it today, though.
I took mine already.
Did you?
Aye.
Let me take a wee look at it. Sir, put that in again. Such a spitty.
What I appreciate now, guess who sent me that?
Dave.
No.
Paddy McDonald.
No.
Mickey.
Yes.
Yes.
The king of gay
Born
doppelganger.
doppelganger. Yeah.
But what I like most about that photo is the overhand wank the guy's giving himself. The guy's going for the fucking backhand.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I was like, interesting strategy.
Interesting. Is lube involved, or what's the crap? Man's went for this grip.
Do you know what? Never used lube in my life for a wank, like.
Listen, thanks for opening up. See you next week. The fucking pads.
Why would you though? You shouldn't have any utensils for having a wank. It should be a fucking.
I mean, you don't
grip and go.
You don't need it. Rip and
No.
grip. You
Yeah.
sound like your man short again. Fucking lube, lad. Fucking rub the calluses up the back of the glands.
Get a petty flu and get to work. Fuck's sake.
Just get a bit of fucking, what do you call it shit you give it a cow? Uttermint. Fucking rip the bulb off it.
Just, you get a fucking block of Dromona.
Just fucking take a big scoop of cow shit. Go to work. There you fucking lubricant.
Oh, fuck.
Just take a fucking take half a cup of fucking 5W30 motor oil and slap it over your crotch.
Ah, my daddies are sore, eh?
Ah, fuck.
Ah, fuck.
Have we talked for an hour now? Let's get out of here. We have a Patreon
Thank
to
you,
do.
people.
That's where all the action happens. This is Broke Again. Thanks for listening, guys. Get on over to patreon.com/bombsquadpod,
Yeah.
where we will answer all your questions that you've submitted on the Patreon.
We'll give Short a jingle too for the crack.
Give Short a jingle.
Yeah.
I'm ordering a salad. I'm ordering a salad.
Good man.
The guy's a mere 133 kilos. Wasting away. Wasting away.
This podcast is about to get to
The fattest c- in the room. And I was in the gym.
Not
with
Travis Scott song.
fattest c-
I'm the fattest in the room.
Kids getting crushed in the front row. I'm not by me. I'm the fattest. God forgive me. God forgive me.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was a good one. Thanks, man.
That was a good
I was putting up numbers in that gym this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The shred shed.
And I'm going to have to cut it back. You know, I'm going to get too bulky.
Yeah.
Just fucking
But can that happen though, or is that only like
fucking, you know,
Like, see when you see like boys in there, like they are like the fucking proper, like, you know, they've got a back of them like a shelf. Is that just from them lifting too heavy of weights all the time, or what happens there? Like, how do you go from being in good neck to fucking like a pit bull?
what the fuck are you talking about?
Like,
Have
you
you
know,
any idea what's happening here? Like,
the difference between like a fella who's like trimmed
Yeah.
and a good neck,
Yeah.
and then you get the fucking real burly fellas.
well, you know, it's, oh gee, I can't. This weight loss isn't gonna go well. You're like, so when boys are big and muscular, what are they doing? Just lifting loads of weights and eating loads?
No, but you know the difference in like jack guys.
Yeah, so you can be like lean.
Yes.
Lean.
Yes.
Yeah. That means you're like, you know, you're probably eating a lot of protein and you're keeping her
So the boys are
keeping her
like,
tight. And then there's boys that are like, I just want to lift loads of weight, and they fucking eat like a maniac, and they lift really heavy, and you
okay.
just get you get real big. You know, that's the difference. That's how you get like a, you know, like a fucking, like a strongman type of guy. Guy's eating 10,000 calories a day and deadlifting like fucking 400 kilos.
yeah,
Big lifts.
yeah.
You know, the muscles tearing, but you're feeding it.
So the difference is they're eating like fuck too.
Yeah,
Okay.
like crazy amounts.
Yeah.
But they say that don't be trying to bulk, don't be trying to build loads of muscle and be in a deficit. Do them separately. That's why when people get in shape, they go, I'm bulking for this season. I'm putting as much muscle on as possible. Then I'll do the fat cut.
Is your inspiration still Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Why not?
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. By December we'll be like the fucking, I was gonna say the Dudley boys, but they're too big fuck.
Yeah.
Devon, get the biscuits.
Who's the guy who walks like, is that the one that's the
Vince McMahon?
No, there's a guy who has this fucking like,
Oh, D'Lo Bryan.
yeah, Dino Bryan. That'll be me in the fucking weight lift, you know, the fucking bodybuilder tan.
Hang on, I'm gonna look up here real quick. D'Lo Bryan weight.
Man, we finished 10 minutes ago. We'll
Sorry. We'll finish on D'Lo Bryan's weight.
Yep.
Holy shit. D'Lo Bryan's 122 kg.
I'd be a big lad. Like.
Jesus Christ. Right, folks, see you again next week when we'll be
I'm dropping 11 kilos to be D-Lo shape. Fuck me, right? See you next week. Get on over that Patreon, you bastards.
You like me?
You're looking fuck you like. All the best. Plug that into the side of the computer there. I get a bit of charge in this hoe. Renfo, you fat hoe. That's not even shot. Don't tell me that cable's broke, is it? Bro, you.
Oh no. Oh no.
He sticks it in the USB. Put it in the USB-C hole, you fucking clump it. You just had that jammed into the fucking USB.
sorry.
This will be in the outtakes.
I hope it didn't fuck up your cable.
I hope you're not at home just shoving your charging lead into just the plug by itself. Oh, he's a special boy. That fat's gone to your brain.
Fucking right, I'll have visceral.
All that visco. Sit down, will you?
One more push.
Oh my god.